We're proud to shout that we're American. We fought and died to be American. It's our duty to defend our American way of life. We're filled with honor when we see the flag. We're citizens loyal to the promised land, with the hand of God forever by our side. We gotta be strong and stick together, 'cause the left is creeping like a thief in the night. The red, the white, and the blue is talking to me and to you. Put your heads up, patriots, we're gonna give them hell. The choice is between them or you. We gotta give the left a run for their money. They talk about collusion, they're living in confusion. They say open the floodgates, let everybody in. But how we gonna do that when we don't know where they've been? The liberal left, drunk of tonic and gin, lacks the capacity to govern when they living in sin. Yeah, living in sin. They living in sin. You can't govern when you're living in sin. Living in sin.
Abortion is living in sin.
Living in sin. Being lazy is being in sin. Living in sin. Threatening the president is being in sin.
Living in sin.
Terrorism being in sin.
Living in sin.
Here is illegal, you're living in sin. What am I gonna do with my red, white, and blue if the liberals win? What am I gonna say if the left gets its way? I think we'll all be doing your hands up. We're rooting for America. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. We're rooting for America. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. We're rooting for America. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. We're rooting for America. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. Who supports our Second Amendment? Trump. Who supports protecting our border? Trump. Who supports keeping law and order? Trump. Build the wall, I'll provide the mortar. You can't govern when you're living in sin. Living in sin. Abortion is living in sin. Living in sin. Being lazy is being in sin. Living in sin. Threatening the president is being in sin. Living in sin. Terrorism being in sin. Living in sin. Here is an illegal, you're living in sin. They living in sin.